we gonna make out? No promises. Oops.
I just wanted to say you are No. There you go.
You have to let me go. You have to let me let you go. I need you to do that for me. You have to.
I'm already the best in my neighborhood, so I had to take my time. There used to be a type of contract in the NFL that literally made two teams go to war. They were called poison pill contracts, and they could only be signed in very specific situations. But I think the NFL should bring these back because the story behind this is so funny. What happened was, in the 2006 NFL offseason, the Seahawks placed the transition tag on future Hall of Fame guard Steve Hutchinson. Now, basically what that does is it makes it so that if he signs a contract anywhere else in free agency, the Seahawks have the opportunity to match. But the Vikings did something very dirty. They signed him to a contract that the Seahawks could match, but they added a clause that made the deal fully guaranteed if at any point on the contract, Hutchinson was not the highest paid offensive lineman on the team. Now, the Seahawks had just signed Walter Jones to a record-setting contract, so if the Seahawks had matched it, it would have been fully guaranteed. The Seahawks lost the Hall of Famer to the Vikings, but years down the line, they got their revenge. They added a clause to receiver Nate Burleson's contract when he was given the transition tag that made the contract fully guaranteed if he had to play more than 5 games in the state of Minnesota. basically saying, like, you gotta pay me more if you want me to live in this crappy state. There used to be a type of GTA myth number 1, you can shoot a door into the water and then ride it like a surfboard, and you will not die from drowning, and you can use your guns underwater. So yeah, myth is true. Get sniped, tilapia. GTA myth number 2, you can't do 15 consecutive loops on an ATV inside of the Penrith Monument. You actually can, but it took me forever. GTA myth number 3, you can't jump across the canyon on a bike. You actually can in one spot, and it is right here, and you need to start by the pedestrians in order to get enough speed. GTA myth number 4, you cannot steal cars that are being transported on a truck. There is one trick to actually make this work. First you steal the truck, then you drive like a maniac and flip it, and now you can actually steal the cars.
Jordan struggled to tie her shoes for years.
This is the greatest Snapchat.
Maybe inspiration. That's all I got. I get one and that's it. You can knock that. That's for your friend. Maybe inspiration.
Ed Sheeran, dude.
What you looking for? We got what you looking for. What you looking for? We got.
This video from NFL Films shows the perfect shot of the hold on Juju Smith-Schuster in the Super Bowl. But the craziest part is that when I watched it for the first time, I didn't even see the hold. Because all that stood out to me was the left tackle, who clearly should have been flagged for an illegal hands.
Mr. Sweat Guy, before I try.
You take the quarter like this and you stretch it out in the latex.
Get it to a point where it's stretched so thin that you can't even tell that there's a layer of latex on it. And it looks like the coin is just sitting on top of that sheet. Now all we're going to do is just drape it over this cup like this and take a rubber band to secure it in place.
Now, once you have it all rubber banded up, you are ready to perform the trick. See, it creates a very convincing illusion that the coin is just sitting on top of that sheet. But if you look underneath, you can see the secret, so don't show them that. Present it to your audience, and you can even have them tap the coin. So you take the quarter like this.
To climb upstairs, simply lift.
I'm going to lay out the rules for while you're here. 1, I will always have this. 2.
Because Ray always edits these to make me look like an idiot. Notably, Weddle, Ray Allen, a.k.a. Jesus Shuttlesworth.